Thank you, Candace. She has the beautiful display of downtown Dallas. This looks pretty good outside.
It does. I love down. We have the best skyline in the United States.
Do we?
In my opinion, I think so.
Okay, that's good.
I'm getting sick and tired of the scene of New York and LA. No, we got it.
We got the great skyline. I like that. Yeah, I like where your head is at. Well, EA, the NBA playoffs are underway, and before a few minutes ago, we were saying you didn't know you had the Suns in 4.
Suns in 4. I was with that dude in the Phoenix jersey. I was it. Suns in 4. I just didn't think. I think Milwaukee's the most underachieving team ever. I don't know why. I don't trust them. I just for some reason don't think they're good. They're good, but they're not good. You know what I mean? Like you just don't trust them. And I didn't think they could muster up even a game, but apparently they did.
Right. I gave them a game. I did give them a game. What we were talking about a few minutes ago. Between me and Ad Tovash 10 on Twitter, you want to get over there and follow that account
if he ever shows up. But yeah,
I told him, I said, Phoenix is a small team. Having 2 7-footers on the floor is not going to win. Okay,
no,
that's not going to win. Brook Lopez, they're cooking him. They're cooking him. I mean, again, the switch roll, and Devin Booker was having his way.
Barbecue chicken
him out there on the 3-point line. So I said, in order for this to work, since they're small, put Giannis at the center and do whatever you need to do to move around. Put PJ Tucker at the 4, whatever. They'll win. He tried to tell me, oh, no, you'll get beat by. I was like, no, you won't, because they're a small team. They don't have a 7-footer. Matter of fact, their 7-footer, he hurt his leg, so they're outmatched. Ayton can't hang with Giannis.
I agree with you on a point, but I don't think over a whole series that's going to work.
Well,
I don't think. I think first of all, I think Phoenix is still too much talented. First of all, their bench is deeper, and once they adjust, I don't think I don't think the Bucks have a second move after that.
Well, the thing is that Devin Booker's kind of struggling just a little bit, and they're not knocking down shots. Well, Jay Crowder got hot and knocked down some shots, but you letting Cam Johnson's not going to beat you again in a game.
Yeah.
And even Cam Johnson, with the points he had the other night, you still didn't lose. But, I mean, I'm not saying that that'll win you a series. I'm saying that'll make you won't get beat like you've been beaten.
Exactly.
Like they were getting ran off the floor and demolished.
So let me ask you this question. What would you do if you're Phoenix going into Game 4 now? Because I expect Phoenix to respond heavily. I think Phoenix is going to win Game 4 regardless. Well, I think you're going to see a big game from CP3. I think that Devin Booker is going to come alive. I think they're starters, and I think that I don't think the Bucks have an answer again. Again, like my point is that was great. They responded in Game 3, but do you think really that they can do it 3 more times in a row or 3 more times throughout the series to make sure they can get a win to win this championship? I don't know. I just don't see it from Milwaukee. What else do they have?
Well, if you heard Monty Williams, he said, man, y'all are getting outworked. Mm-hmm. They're outworking y'all night. So that's pretty much what happened. Like they came in more hungry. And of course it's on their home court.
Of course, yeah.
So, we'll see what this game holds, but then we keep hearing the thing is who's the Robin? Who's the Batman? Giannis is a Robin and Chris Middleton's a Batman. That whole thing is coming out now. So
that's hilarious that they're coming out with it now.
I want to tell you something that I like about Giannis. That whole free throw thing, he doesn't let that affect his game. And I commend him for that, because anybody else will probably falter with the counting of the seconds or whatever, or when he misses a free throw. He could get in his own head and say, yeah, I'm gonna quit attacking. I'm gonna quit doing this. But he keeps going to the basket. I commend him for that. That means because like I said here, even with Luka, if Luka misses a free throw, he step back jack at that point. He's not gonna attack. He's not gonna attack. Like it's gonna be straight step back jack at that point, because he doesn't want to. He don't want it to come up in the fourth quarter where it's on him and he's got to make that free throw.
But also, can Giannis really have an effective outside game anyway? Like Luka has that. That's why he can fall back on that. Giannis has nothing.
And that's
really
why
else.
I said they need to put him at center, because and with him at center, he's not out there jacking up stupid shots, and it's allowing Jrue Holiday, who got going a little bit. It takes the ball out of his hands a little bit. It makes it to where if he gets down in the post, you can give him the ball and let him do what he's gonna do.
Well, another thing, I'm looking at his numbers. I mean, he did go 13 for 17 at the free throw line. I mean, when he's making his free throws, he's effective. He had 41 points overall. I mean, he had 13 rebounds. I mean, that was the most impressive part today. He had 13 rebounds. And Drew Holiday had 9 assists. So when everybody in the Bucks are having their game, that's why they won, because they all had a great game. They had the best response game that they should have had. But the real test comes in Game 4, because in Game 4, all that kind of levels off now. Okay, you hit the gorilla in the mouth, right? Well, the gorilla's angry now. What are you going to do now? Because Phoenix is coming back, and I'm telling you right now, Devin Booker's not going to have a whole series where he plays down. He's not.
No.
He's going to come alive. Chris Paul is still going to do what Chris Paul does. And I'm sorry, but why are we attacking DeAndre Ayton all of a sudden? Everybody's attacking Ayton for this. I'm like, Ayton's one badass player. We're gonna act like this entire Suns team doesn't know how to play basketball just because of one game.
He is, but everybody thought that he was gonna be more dominant in this series. And this is a series where he's gonna be more dominant.
Well, has he been as dominant?
Yeah, because in the Clippers series, it was a matchup. It's all about matchups.
Of course,
there's really no matchup for him on the floor right now. Brook Lopez isn't even guarding him.
Right.
So they expected with Brook Lopez not on him for him to do more. They expected him to have a Clipper series.
Listen, I'm looking at the numbers right now. Look, DeAndre Ayton still had 18 points and 9 rebounds. Now the rebound needs to go up.
We caught an L.
Yeah, I get it, but
you know what it's about. Right now in the playoffs, it's about dubs. Can't have L's.
I know. I'm saying it's not like Phoenix played particularly bad. Sorry. that weekend.
Yo, hold on, bro.
Whoa.
What were y'all doing this weekend?
A lot of things we shouldn't be talking about.
Okay.
But again, I just don't see. I saw a lot of people go on Twitter. I just don't get this, where everybody thought, okay, well, now that the Bucks won,
how many times have I tell you fans are idiots?
They are, but it's more analysts too.
Okay.
And I've been hearing the same old talking heads. Just because the Bucks had this one big game, all of a sudden the series just switched. It switched. Now all the momentum's with Milwaukee.
Well, they are in Milwaukee, and the momentum can switch. If they win tomorrow, if they win tomorrow, then we're gonna be talking about some whoa.
Okay, listen, no, not really, because then again, this is tied.
It is, but
then you go back to Phoenix.
But when you look at how dominant they were in Phoenix, they were real dominant, and to come back in and play like that, it's like, ooh, wait a minute, two times.
So what do you see in Game 4 happening? What's bold? First, give me Monty Williams' response. How do they respond to this? And then give me the Milwaukee Bucks.
The Phoenix Suns have to knock down shots. That's most important. Got to knock them down.
Okay.
We seen this in the Lakers series where they win the slump. Got to come back. Got to knock your shots down. You don't want to let them hang around. Get in there, take care of business, get them in, get them out.
My thing would
gotta run them off the court.
Put your
foot on the neck and go.
There's a problem with that. Also, you don't want to go just keep out shooting yourself just because if they're not making their shots, they got to find some other ways to win.
Right.
The
mid range in Phoenix, the first 2 games, the mid range was killing them. They went back to shooting threes.
Yeah.
So go back to the mid range.
So what do you do if you're the Bucks? Because they're gonna have to respond again. They can't do the exact same thing unless the Phoenix Suns haven't adjusted to it. But
Chris Middleton, it seems like he likes to get it going in the third, maybe fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Might need to get him going a little bit early.
Okay.
Giannis, I don't know if his knee is bothering him or what it is. But he just needs to keep playing the way he's playing. I don't really have a problem with Giannis' game right now.
So right now, if you're the Bucks, you want them to keep the same game plan they had.
Yeah, and they got to knock down their shots too. And I really hate it because DiVincenzo, who was at he was on the team with Jalen Brunson and
Villanova.
He was on the team when they won the championship. Yeah. He's their 3-point shooter, but he's hurt. He's out with injury. So I think Pat Connaughton. Mm-hmm. He's got to knock them threes down when an opportunity comes, man.
Yeah, he was 2 for 4 in the game. And
got to knock those points. Down. He's there to shoot threes.
I'm looking at right here. I think Brook Lopez.
The odd man out.
Yeah, he has to be because there's no way you're gonna have to go small ball if you're gonna try to contend with them. And I don't know what I'm kind of trying to think of what Tovas said. He said that they're gonna lose by 50. Then
he said they'll lose by 50 if you take him off the court. And I said, no, you won't.
And I don't get why he went with that understanding. Because again,
I said they're getting blown out by 50 with him on the court. They get blown out with him on the court. It's all because There's no matchup. There's no matchup for him. You can't put Aiden on him. Aiden goes right by him. Aiden's too quick for him. And when he's out there, all they do is say, "Hey, we'll switch. We're gonna put you in the pick and roll and let Devin Booker go 1-on-1 with you, and you can't guard Devin Booker, no matter how hard you try. Can't guard Chris Paul either."
I'm looking right now, 38.9% from three. That's how the Bucks won it. They were just out shooting the Suns. They have the better clip, and of course, Giannis that was the smartest move there. Putting Giannis where he fits perfectly, because again, he's not an outside guy. He's not.
But he keeps taking outside shots, and I really wish he would stop. That's what
want
really hurt.
You want me to fly you out to Milwaukee and have a little talk with him?
No, I don't need to talk with him. His coach might need to have a conversation with him.
No, he doesn't talk. His coach doesn't do anything. I'm very convinced he's probably.
No, I disagree with that, because Mike Budenholzer, when he was in Atlanta, he had Atlanta looking good. Mike Budenholzer is a good coach. I disagree with that. There's no way.
I don't know. He doesn't seem to make
1,000%.
He doesn't seem to make major adjustments.
You can't tell me he got to the NBA Finals and he's not a good coach. He's been with the Bucks 1 or 2 years. You cannot say that.
I don't know. People said that about Carlisle. They said, "Oh, it was Dirk."
Okay,
I'm just saying.
Okay, but
some coaches,
Mike Budenholzer has his the difference between him and Rick Carlisle is the teams he's been on. He's had winning records. Carlisle hasn't had a winning record since the Dirk years.
True. I'm not gonna.
Yeah. So Mike Budenholzer, I don't know where that criticism comes from. That's weird.
I mean, everybody's been criticizing saying he can't adjust, but he just made the biggest adjustment ever in Game 3. They went to that and it worked. So
I mean, they were saying that in the what was it, the Atlanta series, and he won. They've been saying that. They've probably been saying about him pretty much the whole playoffs.
They remember before even the playoffs started, they said that was Carlisle's job. He was if he got eliminated, and they already expected that the Bucks were going to get eliminated.
Right.
That's why I'm going to give them credit, because remember they are the team that took down the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, the Nets did have some injuries, but they still had Kevin Durant. They still had James Harden for most of that series. So you're telling me
they didn't have James Harden. They had hobble James Harden.
They had fat James Harden.
Well, he wasn't fat. He had a bad hamstring or bad ham.
He still looked chunky.
Listen, my dude, fat, skinny, husky, whatever, still dropped 40 on you.
Okay.
He had a bad wheel. He had a bad wheel. That's all it is. My guy had a bad wheel.
Kyrie was going through.
I hear they were really pissed about that whole disappearing act he did. They are really trying to trade him. That's from what I heard. They
don't like that he's Muslim now.
No, it's not that he's Muslim. They don't like that little disappearing act that he did.
What was it? The whole trying to find a new doctor, third opinion, fourth opinion.
No, I'm talking about the whole in the middle of the season when he came up missing. Yeah, they were not happy about that. That's why they're open to trading him right now. No.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just want to try that. KP for Kyrie.
You need to stop this, because you know you acting like a fan right now. You acting like a fan.
What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
You trying to tell me you trying to make a scenario. Yeah, you did. You trying to make a scenario the other night where we can trade Kristaps, where the Milwaukee Bucks are going to trade Giannis for Kristaps Porzingis.
It could happen.
We don't even have a draft pick to offer them to even recover.
Straight up.
Oh, God.
It was a straight up pick, and then we'll throw in like a Maxi Kleber in there for a sweet.
They're gonna trade you Giannis for Maxi Kleber and Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, listen, if Giannis ain't making it work, go through him, give him KP, and
they're in the NBA Finals. How is he not making it work?
Just saying, if they don't win,
there's always another. Oh God, this is why I hate y'all. This is why. I don't know if you know. This is why I've been absent from social media a lot lately.
I don't know. I see you on it a lot.
You don't see me on it a lot. I don't get on.
Every time I get on social media, I see it front running AD.
You don't. You might see me comment on something, but you don't see me on there like I used to.
Because
people are just ridiculous
with their trades.
You know what, Kat? I'm starting to get to a point. I think social media has ruined the world.
It did.
It has really ruined the world.
You just realized that?
It's giving people who should not be able to talk a voice.
Yeah,
that's what it's doing.
But you're supposed to give everybody a voice, though.
No, some people don't need. Some people don't need.
I agree.
I mean, some of the stuff that come across my timeline, I'm like, good Lord. I posted. Here's an example. I posted in a group earlier the USA deal yesterday, and somebody goes, "Oh, well, I guess this is Biden's fault they lost this one." I was like, "What? Where did that even come from?"
Listen, people who are just geared up on politics, because you know what? They see politics like sports. That's what they do,
dude.
But it's hateful.
Listen, the guy who really caused all of this is not in the White House anymore, and it's like since he's left, like for me and my sanity, I feel like it's been more peaceful. Like I don't have to hear about a whole bunch of stuff because he's in the White House. Like it's been a little calm lately.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's been calm. Like when he was here, everything was in an uproar. It was every time I got on there, it was Trump this or Biden this or Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump that, and I don't have to hear about that anymore.
Yeah, but there are remnants of it still there, and it my thing is it will never go away because social media is like that. But no, I get it. Even if we lower the bar a little bit, let's just talk about sports. There's just dumbass sports opinions going out there. Some of it don't even make sense.
I'm trying to figure out how Biden had anything to do with the U.S. team losing. I didn't understand it, but whatever.
I just saw a thing on there that. So, as you know, Team USA won their exhibition match against Argentina, and somebody wrote, because it said in the thing, Jason Tatum didn't play, and goes, oh, it was Jason Tatum's fault. Listen, calm yourself down. It's okay.
Speaking of Team USA, let's talk about Team USA, EA.
They kind of suck.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're still the favorite.
So here's what I was told. The explanation is that they're having a problem adjusting to the rules because they're not playing with NBA rules. So like the
international rules.
Yeah, there's no 3 in the key. Like it's the basketball that everybody wants.
Yeah.
To the NBA to play, that's what it is right now.
But the NBA players can't adjust to it.
It's not they can't adjust to it; they're having little.
Well, see, this is what
because they're leaning in the players trying to get a foul and they're not getting.
Okay, but here's the problem I have. All the previous Olympic teams seem to have done this and they were okay with it. I mean, we won in 08, in 2012, and 2016. I don't understand why the Team USA is all of a sudden, oh, we can't play basketball. Every other team in the world can do this. But us,
they can. It's an exhibition. Now the problem is that when you look at the roster, they don't have a big man. That's one.
It doesn't matter. They're going to overwhelm them with talent.
That's what you would hope and think. But when Patty
happen.
Mills and Joe Ingles is out there lighting you up, it's like
okay. But let me ask you a question. Go back to the previous Olympic teams. Do they really have a dominant big man that in the last 3 Olympic teams? I think Dwight Howard, maybe.
I would say Dwight Howard,
but he wasn't even as that dominant back. You have to go back to 2012 if he was dominant. 2016 they had nobody.
That's when you had. Well, then you had Olympic Melo.
Olympic Melo.
Yeah, you had Olympic Melo at that point.
That was your favorite?
No, I wouldn't mind. I mean, Melo's my favorite period since Syracuse, so Melo's my guy. Yeah, but that has nothing to do with it. And then, of course, you don't have the most important piece on the U.S. Olympics team. It's because we're off celebrate. We got some things we're working on.
You forgot this week's your week.
Yeah. Space Jam's coming.
Space Jam 2.
Space Jam 2 is out. We got
50% on Rotten Tomato right now.
Well, I thought to myself, maybe when things calm down, maybe we can, we might can sign up and get over there to Tokyo and do this thing. We might come say, just like we gonna save the Toon Squad,
right?
From the Goon Squad, we might go ahead and come.
Did you see somebody on attack LeBron James on this? They said that the guy has 2 bronze medals, and they're attacking him because this is the same guy that goes he has 2 bronze medals in his Olympic play, and I tried to I tried to bring it up. I was like, well,
again,
he won 3 gold medals, including 22 of them in the Olympics.
I don't even know why you commented on that why you did. But yeah, so everybody's up in arms about the team.
What was up with Greg Popovich though? Why was he?
It was a reporter who asked him. Well, when has he not won?
But why was he being an asshole this time? He hasn't been an asshole in a while.
He's always an asshole.
I know, but he's been calm lately. So
no, he hasn't. They just haven't showed it because they're not winning.
Right. Well,
the Spurs aren't winning. If they're winning, you'd see him on TV being an asshole. He said that he asked him the same question that he's asked him before, whatever. It was something I can't remember what the question was, but he was just like, well, we haven't blown teams out like this, and I was like, I think Kavanaugh brought it up, and I went and looked at it too just to be sure. But Kavanaugh was right. Like, dude, I think last year before, you blew Nigeria out.
They did.
Yeah. So you can't come up here with that excuse of, well, we're not blowing teams out like that. And it's like, no, dude, You are blowing. You're supposed to blow TN. You
Right.
have the best basketball players in the world on your team. You're supposed to be blowing them out. These are professional basketball players.
Only thing I will say this is that I don't get why people are still fretting over a loss to Australia and not.
I think it's the fashion. I mean, they only lost by 3 or 2 or
right,
whatever.
but they should be blown. Like today, they blew out Argentina tonight.
Because everybody looks at the Dream Team, how dominant they were, and then everybody looks at what was it?
The Redeem Team.
08, 09 or whatever.
The 08 team, the Redeem Team.
Yeah, everybody looks at it and thinks like, oh, well, we supposed to. Everybody thinks that the NBA players are supposed to dominate whoever they play. Like you should never.
I understand that, but again, it's an exhibition. I don't think they're
exhibition or not. They think you're supposed to be out there throwing up alley oops. It's supposed to. It's supposed to be like the All-Star game.
Okay,
but
it's stupid. That's a stupid way to think because you know how these players are. First off, they just got done playing the season. They're coming back and they're training up, and this is a pretty weird situation we're in that because of COVID and all that they're already playing again in the Olympics, which was supposed to be last year. So they're kind of just feeling themselves out, and I guarantee you once it starts being for real, the Dream Team will reassemble and they're going to go do their thing. Now, I bet you, I will say this.
They'll never be the Dream Team. Dream Team was something that was.
I will say this. This is going to be probably the worst Team USA we've seen since the 2004 Olympics.
I mean, let's see. I know Devin Booker's supposed to join. I don't know. I mean, I had a roster.
He's not going to join. They're not going to join.
I
don't think they're going to. I don't think he will play.
Why not?
Because by the time they finish the finals, the Olympics were already starting to be gearing up.
I know, but he already said even
wouldn't he have to go through a lot of protocol shit to go even get on the team?
No, he already said once it's over and done with, like once finals over, he's like, I don't care if it's going on or not. I'm hopping on the plane. I'm going to Tokyo.
Okay,
he's going. He's made it known. He's going. He's adamant.
He wants to play that bad.
Yeah.
He loves
what he
children.
said. I mean, on the roster form, he's on there.
It's a big thing to play for your country, especially since LeBron and Jordan and Kobe have done it.
Well, we know Lucas said this. That's more important to him winning the gold medal instead of an NBA championship.
He didn't say that.
Okay.
He didn't say that.
What did he say?
He said, if I had to pick, my country, but of course I want both.
Yeah, he said I want both.
I want both.
But wouldn't for a fan's sake, wouldn't you want him to win an NBA championship?
You notice that nobody cares because all Mavs fans are not Team USA fans right now. They're Team Slovenia fans.
I would think a guy like you would be upset about some comments.
I wasn't upset because I know better.
Oh, you know better.
Better.
Now you guys use discretion. Now you know better. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever.
But do you not agree that this might be the worst team since 2004? Because I don't. There's nobody on here that really is that dominant, of a player.
I mean, they got the best shooter. They tell me he's the best player in the NBA, and Kevin Durant. That's what they tell me. They've got the best shooter in Damian Lillard. You got Tatum, who's a good player. I guess Draymond Green's supposed to be here for defense. You got Bradley Beal, who's a good shooter. I still don't understand the Kevin Love deal. Don't understand the Kevin Love deal. I wasn't expecting this to happen so early, but here he is.
I know. Maybe he can tell us about his if this is the worst
Well,
team.
I tell you what, it's pickup time right now because join us in the studio right now. It's happening right now. It's turning into the Tobosh show.
Oh, wow.
Because join us right now. It's at Tobosh10 on Twitter where they talk God, sports, and porn as they get his mic ready over there.
Of course. I don't know if he's ready for it.
Why?
I don't know if he's ready for it.
What's he ready for?
I don't know. He don't look ready. He don't look ready.
He's got his Texas shirt on. He's ready.
Oh,
he's ready. I like that. It's murdered. I like that it's kind of murdered out in gray.
Oh yeah. That's a. Where'd you get that?
Don't worry about his where he gets his.
How we doing, guys?
We can't leak that. We can't leak that to you. At Tobosh10 on Twitter. Get over there and follow that account, guys. It's really interesting. Go ahead.
Should we ask him what he thought of me in my suit?
Yeah, did you see EA in his suit, man?
Apparently, I made quite an impression on Walt.
Yeah, man, that was pretty impressive.
I saw the suit. But
See, Walt did that earlier. And so apparently, Cat did the same thing.
It was more Cat.
Yeah, I know. Cat. I was worried about Jansen for a minute because Cat might have.
You want to know who the sisters were?
I was trying to figure. I was like, wait. EA standing right there.
Yeah.
But,
hey,
who? Hey. Get out of there.
That's family.
Yeah, that's family.
Okay,
Get
Dom.
out of there.
Okay, Dom.
Have not seen it. Have you been to see it yet?
I did. Terrible movie.
It's what?
Terrible movie.
I know.
They all are, but they're still good.
No, they're not. No,
When I saw Ludacris in space, I was like, I wanted to walk out the theater.
I heard they went to heaven.
No, I told you when I was done. Yeah, when they crashed the tank on the bridge and he caught Michelle Rodriguez in there and landed on the car and not a broken bone or nobody died. I was just like, okay, we're not. That's what we're doing now. So before I know we get to talk, but so let me get it straight. They went from street racers. I'm sorry, they went from street racers to criminals to cops to superheroes.
Oh yeah.
To now they're action stars.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure
they're the Avengers of cars.
Yeah, exactly. I seen some clip of Michelle Rodriguez jumping on somebody out a window. I was like, oh, now they're action stars now.
Yeah.
Now they're fighting everybody.
So then Wonder Woman committed suicide and then became a superhero.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. So yeah.
Good.
Now you're caught up, America.
Oh wait, and the guy who we thought died is back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Jesus sent one of his angels down.
Yeah.
And he sent Wonder Woman to die for his angel.
Right.
And then he resurrected the angel and then made her become a superhero.
Right.
And then
Now she's
Captain
hooking up with
Marvel
Batman.
is her supervisor.
There you go.
So yeah.
We're all caught up on the America. So I have a question for you before we wrap this up. We've been talking about Team USA, and I pointed out, is this the worst basketball Team USA since maybe 2004? Is this the worst?
Is it the worst? It's the worst because we haven't seen what they can do in the Olympics yet.
Right, but we technically have been watching them.
Well,
they got a 28 point. They beat Argentina by 28 tonight, but now I'm not saying, okay, people are not giving Australia due credit. Australia's pretty good. Mm-hmm. So give them some credit.
Argentina's pretty good.
That's
no,
true.
they're not.
I mean, not Argentina. Nigeria.
Okay.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But still, you don't lose to Australia.
If you go look at how the game has become global, and then just listen to what Dame said, listen to what Pop said in the interview after the game, the post game.
It's up on our YouTube page.
Besides that whole thing about with the reporter, I feel sorry for that dude. But like the game has gone global. It's been global since Jordan has been here, and so I mean, your Dallas Maverick fans, your last two greatest players of all time have come from over there. They don't even play for USA team, so like. I get it and I see it. If you look at the Spurs and what they've done for the last 20 years, all their guys are not from here.
That's None.
True. None of them.
None.
From Boris Diaw to Tim Duncan, Virgin Islands, by the way.
Only person that was recently was Stack 5. He was on the championship team.
Stack 5.
Steven Jackson.
Oh, Steven Jackson. Well, that was like 2003, 2004-ish.
No, he came back, though.
No, he didn't.
It's a win.
I thought he came back.
Yeah, no, he won in the O's.
Yeah.
Like they've been winning since since him. So Patty Mills, Ginobili. Well,
now they got Rudy Gay and DeMar DeRozan, and they pretty much try to get rid of them.
I'm talking championship team. So Patty Mills, Ginobili, Boris Diaw, Tim Duncan, and then the point guard Tony Parker. That was a whole like intergalactic type team. You know what I'm saying? Like they were not from this planet.
Right.
And
so I get that, but even in the heyday, right? No matter what, the Team USA you go 08, 2012, 2016, those three teams you said the best they won the gold. Mm-mm. They weren't the best.
Go back and look at those teams and what they did. Because if you ask Kobe, I'm telling y'all right now, like in 2008, when they got back together, got the band back together, the 2018 pretty much played the best basketball game I've ever seen in my whole basketball life.
Against Spain.
Against Rudy Fernandez and
the Gasol brothers.
What's the point guard name? Rubio.
Right,
Rubio. So like that game with Carmelo, Kobe, you had all those dudes. That was and I waited up. It was like 3 a.m. when they played.
That was like the best team since the Dream Team.
That was the best basketball game I've ever seen in my whole life, and I've seen a whole bunch of basketball, bro. That particular game did it for me.
I will say this, but it sucks though because you're like, okay, I looked at this roster, I'm like, okay, they at least got Durant, they got Bradley Beal, they got these guys, they got Damian Lillard, they got these guys, and I'm thinking they're not. This is not an exciting team. I'm not excited for this basketball team. I'm not excited to watch. I'm not gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna be good enough to 3 a.m. in the morning to watch this Team USA go at it.
I will. It's just the
Are you gonna be
prelims.
I
It's
know.
like the preseason. So what are
But
we
I'm
getting
also,
up in
but
arms
I'm
about?
also not if I'm also not
don't
freaking
people
out.
get upset about the Cowboys when they lose in preseason?
No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
Hell
yeah.
no.
No, I'm saying.
know.
Yeah,
I'm
we
not-
do.
I'm
We
not-
panic.
I'm not going to be. I'm not as. But I'm not freaking out over these losses like everybody else is. Everyone thinks that we made a mistake for not hiring Mike Brown as the head of the.
Oh my God.
Everyone say because he's leading Team Nigeria right now.
Oh my God.
Nah.
Really? Really?
Everybody. He's from Nigeria.
I don't know if he is.
No, but he's
Apparently,
coaching the
you
team.
can coach. You can coach.
You can coach anywhere.
Apparently, so.
Anywhere in the world.
Yeah, because I remember what was it? In soccer, one of the teams had a different coach from.
I can go coach England right now.
if you wanted to.
Well, then they probably won't. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they feel too kindly about that. No. So like, I'm not really, getting up in arms about it. And for you guys at home, I'm not sure why y'all, are pretty much talking about it on y'all shows. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And making it segmented and all this other shit where y'all really don't talk about basketball like that.
Shots fired.
At like morning shows, pretty much.
Shots fired.
But yeah, like I really do think that it's not really an issue with Team USA losing because a lot of guys are in the pros right now from every single country. I got a friend from UTA, Derek Obasahan, who was in
Who
the
got you into the Wings game Saturday?
no.
Okay.
No, but Derek Obasahan, UTA coach, he graduated from UTA as well. He was on one of the national teams who played against Kobe and them. He had to guard Kobe, and it wasn't pretty.
Damn.
That was in like 2014, 2011 and 2014. He was on that national team, and he just told me the nightmares of what it took to guard Kobe. And so, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the team isn't even really set yet. So we
Yeah,
shouldn't
Devin
really.
Booker's not there yet.
Yeah, the whole team
I
isn't
just
set
don't know
yet.
how Devin Booker's gonna be able to get on the team by then. I just don't.
He's already on
What
the
you
team.
mean?
No, not the team, but to get ready to go play.
He's already in hooping form,
already in
bro.
hooping mode.
All you gotta do is get on the bird and go
You have to
hoop.
go through like all these protocols. And
Nah,
stuff,
man.
no.
All you gotta do is just sneeze for them one time, show them you ain't got the virus, and then go play basketball, man.
And he might already have a vaccine.
Okay, well,
He could be good already.
I know, we didn't
I
know
know
Chris Paul.
we know
He is,
Chris
I
Paul
told you,
ain't.
I told you he has made it known. He has made it known that he said he don't care where they playing at, how they playing. He is on his way to Tokyo as soon as the NBA Finals end.
Which says a lot. I mean, he wants to go hoop for his country. I get it. I feel it.
Shout out to Luka.
But it will. It will. Okay, I'm glad you said that because it will be competitive, and I do want to see Luka, and I do want to see punk ass KP, and I want to see all these other dudes.
I don't think he's playing for his home
yeah,
country.
KP's in midsummer or whatever, doing whatever.
Surprisingly, he doesn't want to hoop for his country.
Well, he's getting himself together. He's getting himself together. Why are you pointing at me? You were the biggest person that wanted me.
I know, but now
I'm saying, why are you laughing
on
at me?
I'm on his side.
I was very
of
excited
course.
to see KP first of all play basketball one time, and all of a sudden he doesn't even play for his own country.
Well, that's because he's got things. We
I
have to get him right for here.
I will admit, I saw that picture of him and that girl. I would be doing the same thing.
But did you not see his new picture?
Oh yeah, but
He's in the gym.
he's getting gym.
He's in the
Bro,
gym.
he was hugging a
There
damn
you go.
a Bosu ball.
There you go.
Listen,
Stop. You want? I told you. I need. We want to see him in the gym. He's in the gym. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
He was hugging.
Don't
a
matter.
fucking-
First of all,
He's in there.
He needs to be working on his lower body, not upper body.
Yeah. He's 7 foot. He's
He
leg.
needs leg
His
day.
leg. His legs are gonna
Leg
be.
day.
His legs are gonna be his
Leg
leg.
day.
He's already on borrowed time with his legs. His legs are what they're gonna be.
He needs to get on
at this
leg
point.
day. He needs to get. He don't need any more dumbbells. Okay.
Are you still hooked on the whole Mavericks won that whole trade?
No, Max still won the trade. Still won the trade. Okay.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway. They want Tim Hardaway.
Timmy HJ.
That's what they want.
You count that?
Yeah, that's what they count. They want
They,
Tim in
what are
trade.
they haven't done anything with their shit
All right. They got to the playoffs as a 4 seed, sir.
in the East.
Don't matter.
Oh
what
my
you got.
God! You beat who they put in front of you.
Okay, we're the 5th seed. So what
Okay, you beat who you. Nobody's knocking the Mavericks making fifth. I'm proud of the Mavericks making fifth seed. I don't care how they got there. They
Anyway.
were 5th seed.
Hey, let's get to baseball.
I don't care.
Hey, you want to go to baseball?
Yeah, I don't care if the Lakers. I don't
I'm
care if the
done.
Lakers had
I'm
an
done.
injury and they got there.
Let's get to baseball because a lot of things happen with the baseball world. And
Yeah, baseball
We
world.
got a baseball guy here.
Yeah.
And look, he's wearing a Rangers thing. You're wearing a Rangers thing.
Where's your Rangers thing at? I thought you were a fan of the Rangers.
That's all right.
So I guess we're the
There's
only
a-
Rangers
there's
fans.
a
around.
T here. There's a
Okay,
T.
all right. Let's take a break. We come back. Let's talk baseball right here next on DallasOnAir.com.